My focus was mainly to become a qualified accountant. It was not easy job.
How did you stay so focused with so many things happening at one time?
Because the survival of my life and my family and myself was totally dependent on my education.
Who pushed you for your education?
My mother always supported me. Without her support, I could not have done it. My father was not in support of me. They wanted to make money, whereas my focus was not money. My focus was long term.
This for everybody looking bottoms up, staring at Goliath, keeping anger bottled up, hoping for a little blessing on the upward climb. Sometimes up can feel like down, it's hard to draw the line, but we'll do just fine. You lose your freedoms and you learn to better use your time. You start to wonder why everybody can't seem to find all the hours in their day they waste away in stress. Now you know how many end up doing more with less. By any means necessary on my Malcolm X, I keep in touch with God from atop the minaret. My bars are too hot, get it from the dragon's head. You only see in white if you turn on infrared. Bombs are flying overhead, life is sharp like razor's edge. Sometimes it just moves too fast, try my best to intercept. Usually it visits me with humility, tends to be exactly what I need. Reminds me who is greater, creator of the crater. Some call it Mother Nature, I just call him via prayer. Put my hands up in the air and speak the words my father taught me. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Let me be of use and see the good in all that does surround me. It's easy falling in the trap thinking they out to get you, when the news only publishes their most covered issue. Blood and iron in the streets, rise of white supremacy. Pharmaceuticals who profit off maintaining the disease. The men in office lose your trust by the mile. All you see is videos of people acting so wild. It's hard not to get distracted and forget you really can't do shit about it. Dealing with my own shit, life is hard enough without it. So I focus on the self till I'm well. My brother told me that was selfish, only time will tell. When the cabin pressure drops and the panic gets worse, you help others with their mask after wearing yours first.
وبالوالدين إحسانا وذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وكل الناس means the parents should be given first preference and then blood relation, and then yatim, and then miskin.
Yatim, orphans, miskin, poor people.
And then general public.
Kulunas.
You see, I am not shedding my obligation. I believe I'm responsible for creating the world that I want to live in. I'm just on a mission to put myself in a position where my family's good. I put that ahead of anything any family would. Then build myself a status where I hold the world like Atlas. But the first step is at home. Spoke to my pops on the phone. He told me about the school he built for little girls in Kashmir, all in honor of his mother. Pushed him to seek his education so he wouldn't suffer. Little did she know she planted a seed that grew into an orchard, and after he blossomed, he found a way to pay it forward. Never gave in to his doubt or to his strife. Said he was proudest of doing right then at his height. Felt it was his life's work, the greatest thing he ever did, and getting to that point took him his whole life. And we'll feel the effects for generations after he's gone. He'll live on to his creation and pass the baton to his son. I only hope I can be half of the con that Muhammad Habib was. He is the light of my dawn. I went from loathing him to wanting to be like him. Easy to be like that in the shadow of the titan. Easy to buckle under the pressure of the greatness that precedes you, to discredit his achievements, hoping that it'll free you. But I'm ready now and I'm willing. I learned the legacy is not a curse, it is a blessing. He gave me every tool, he put me on the right direction to get me farther than he got. How could I ever thank him? Papa, I love you with all my heart, there's no question. I'll make you proud, I'll heed your word and all your lessons. See, you caught me, I was falling, made me grounded. I'll leave this world so much better than you found it. Amen.
Is this the order you followed?
This is the order has been given by Almighty Allah.
But you did that, right? You did parents?
Yes.
Brothers, sisters?
I did it.
Orphans?
Yes.
Poor people?
Yes.
And now general public. आपने कभी सोचा था कि you would be in a position to do all of this?
No.
Never.
Allah gave me the guidance, and with His blessing I did it everything. And I made a speech, and I said it is not the gift from Habib. It is a gift from Allah.